JSA issue number 2. That's right, folks. DC is all in, baby. We're all in. JSA is back. For the first time in a long time, the Justice Society are getting a push. What does that mean exactly? I can't give you an answer, just that they're back. And it's the new team, it's the old team. It's every character that's been there, which makes sense. The end of the last issue, we saw the Injustice Society forming, and they were, I guess, there for a while now. You know, Johnny Sorrow infiltrated as Obsidian. This issue, however, is a lot of recap? Not recap. Recap's the wrong word. It's a let's go back issue to how did events get to where they are right now? How did the older team get stuck in the Tower of Fate? What were the Hawk people up to? What's everyone about? So 1 week ago, folks, in Opal City, we see that Jade and Dr. Midnight are investigating a thing with sand. They walk into a room, and there's a bunch of people frozen in place, and it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with these people. They're just kind of like stuck and catatonic, suspended in the sky. We're like, this isn't normal. That's very weird. How does something like this happen? It's obviously not science, so it's got to be magic. If we should have brought Dr. Fate, but suddenly everybody falls down and they catch them before they get hurt. And essentially, as they're like recapping to the other teams, because everyone's divided the teams, there's like 3 teams right now. There's Jade's team, there's Alan's team, and then there's the team with Our Man. Our Man has Jesse Quick and Wildcat with him, and they're looking at like an observatory that was owned by Ted Knight. Ted Knight was a Starman at some point. So they're going to check out this observatory, and when they get inside, they see that the place was attacked. Our Man realizes that it was Cobra because there's the Cobra insignia like spray painted on the wall, and the old guard that's like watching from the base is like, this doesn't sit right. Something weird is happening. This feels like we're being baited, like somebody is calling a message to us. They're making it personal, attacking these specific locations like Opal City, Ted Knight's observatory. This is personal. Obsidian's like, okay, cool. No time sitting around then. We strike fast. We be proactive. We get like a small strike team. We go after them. We hit them quick. And Ted Grant's like, what are you talking about, kid? I don't like this any more than you, but that's not how we operate. He's like, oh yeah, man, I don't think it's 1945 anymore. We should do different things. He's like, all right, Alan, you better tell your son to shut up or I'm going to show him one. Like, that's awesome. That's awesome. Ted Grant's one of my favorite characters. I love this guy. I love how angry he is. It's great. And then Alan's like, all right, both of you, just shut up. We're going to figure this out together. And suddenly, like, the building rumbles. And then Solomon Grundy bursts in. And it's the Injustice Society. Everybody is here. They're being attacked by the Injustice Society. So it's not a secret that they were fighting the JSA. I thought the end of the first issue might be revealed like, oh, they're just forming. And this is part of, like, their machinations. But no, they attacked them right away. So they all fight each other, and we see that Ruby, who is a Red Lantern or something, is this like reference to that Alan Scott book that came out a little while ago? I don't remember. This character has like a vague memory in my head. I just know like that Alan Scott book, like his like mini series from a couple years ago, he was like introducing the idea of like a Red Lantern for like his era of Lantern stuff. So maybe Ruby is some manifestation of that, and she's like, this is the only way to defeat you. The time is ours. Everything's going bad. It's not going good. Jay's trying to yell at them like, Obsidian, get to the kids. Go protect the kids. We then cut to Khalid and Jakeem, who are just chilling playing video games when the power goes out, and then Jakeem is attacked by Gentleman Ghost, and he's forced to keep his mouth closed, and Sorrow shows up, and he grabs Khalid before he can get like the helmet, and it's all about the helmet. They're all coming for the helmet. That's like the thing that we see. Shadowmancer is trying to get at the helmet, and luckily, Obsidian shows up and he like pushes them away so Khalid can get the helmet, and they try to run away. Jakeem is about to say the words, and then suddenly you just see a big magic show going on around them, and Jakeem's kind of thrown down. Obsidian's protecting him. Things are getting intense, and then suddenly, like, all of the JSA members that are, like, in the room, they vanish, except for Jakeem and Obsidian. Everyone vanishes. They, like, somehow just randomly appear in the Tower of Fate. And Khalid's like, I I don't know what happened there. Like, I was just trying to, like, help, and everything started to get weird. I don't know, like, where everyone went. I was like, let's just get us out of this location as fast as we can. Everyone in the room will go to safety, and then now we're here. And he's like, whoa, wait, where's Jakeem? And where's Obsidian? He's like, this doesn't feel right. Hawkgirl's the first to notice, like, we're in the Tower of Fate, but this doesn't feel like the right Tower of Fate. Something about this feels different than what we are used to. Jakeem's like, I don't know, like, trying to figure it out. And this is where we saw the team in the first issue. We still have Jay running around trying to find an exit. The Hawk characters are going to go, like, investigate outside to get them out of there. That is where we left this book. I guess we're caught up to the present day now? Or are we still in the past? Because things... Oh, yeah, I forgot that it says now on the next page while I'm looking at the book here. I just think it's very weird that we go 1 week ago, just, like, signify that. I don't know why we didn't just, like, start our story there. I think you could have, because it was still about the Injustice Society. I don't know. It's weird. So the Hawks fly out to go see that. Then we cut to now, where the Hawks are still fighting. Have they been fighting for a whole week? I think the inclination is that they've been fighting for a whole week. That's pretty sick. And they're like, Carter, this is not going well. We should try to get out of here because we're not getting backup. And you see Alan's like, look, Ted, you stay with Khalid. I'm going to go try to figure out some other stuff. And Ted wants to go into the fight. But he's like, no, please stay here. I literally need someone to help me. He's like, yeah, I know, kid. I'm not going to go. So Alan goes out to help the fight out there. Jay's still running around trying to find everything. You can tell it's serious because he's sweating. And still nothing's working. Khalid can't find anything. He's still stuck, just like trying to figure out what to do. It's not looking good. And then suddenly Jay finds a door, and when he opens it, oh no, the Injustice Society shows up again. And Grundy just pushes him into the ground. It ain't looking good for anybody. It's dangerous. It's bad. Carter is shot in the chest. No, that's a sword. Sorry. It's a laser sword that stabs him. Okay. That's fun. I would feel more like upset that somebody stabbed Hawkman if it wasn't the character Hawkman, where he can come back again and again and again. Or can he now? Is there like a different lore to Hawkman at the moment? I don't know. This was a lot of action for a book, and I'm kind of surprised that this book is just straight up, look at these characters doing some shit. You know? So often in books these days, we just see like building to the big fight, but this one's like, nope, we're just attacking. It's all a ploy. The JSA is back. Well, the Injustice Society is going to kick their ass, and that's what they do. Separate the team, divide and conquer. It's literally working. We still don't know what happened to Obsidian or what happened to Jakeem. Or maybe Obsidian was Sorrow the whole time, but it kind of plays it off like he wasn't, because then we see Sorrow later in the fight. Actually, let's go back to that fight. Do we see Sorrow and Obsidian on page together? I want to see if we see that. Yes, we do. Okay. I was just checking because maybe then it was like, playing up that, oh, this is something else. Okay. No. So something obviously happened to Obsidian. Very interesting. A very interesting book. Like, I've wanted the JSA to come back for a while, and this is what I wanted, The characters are all here. They're fighting their villains. They're doing some crazy stuff. It feels like a modern comic book straight out of the Golden Age, and that sometimes is the best you can do. That's what this book did. I am a fan, and I hope it continues to be this interesting. So, JSA issue number 2, I am going to give an 8 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.